I started out with plans to go through the car wash. Their tunnel's down. So I'm just going to empty the trash bag from my car. Over the Sam on Ohio, just south of the Sam Radiant Tollway. 293.9. And a bad accident with rollover. Howdy y'all, Michael here. Today is Saturday, June 27th, 2026. And you know what they say about best laid plans? It's field day. It's field day today. And I decided to try to make 4 locations. However, I probably should have started in the Colony where I live. I was going to hit the Colony on my second location. So I drove up to Richardson. It's about 10:19 right now. I arrived here about 4 minutes ago. I'm actually outside the facility. They're going to be at the Emergency Operations Center here. And dummy me didn't read their website before coming out here. And it says, please don't show up until noon or later. So I'm here almost 2 hours ahead of time. Probably should have started by the Colony. I think they're starting to set up about 10 a.m. But my goal is to make it to my last stop by 5 p.m. Now, there's no guarantee I'm going to see all the sites today. I'm going to sure try. Come hang out with me. Of course, right down the street from that area, a couple turns. It's our local HRO. Well, I ended up buying some, probably some overpriced fuses. That was a nice 120-piece pack. And I got my battery box here that I got from Gigaparts during Hamvention. Pretty cool little battery box. It's got some USB and USB A and C. This module right here is not working, and so I'm going to probably replace it. I tried to call them to figure what my options were, but couldn't get anywhere with their online customer or their phone customer service. So I might just buy another one with a few more options on there, but it's the only dead one that I have. But I think it's not a bad little deal. This one's got 2 A's on there, and of course it's got a power pole input. It works with output as well. 2 banana plug, and where you can stick the wire in the middle, cinch it down, and then 2 of these double power poles. Works quite well, and this usually works great with 20 amp hour batteries, but I found one. And it's called a Nurmac, and it's 50 amp hours there. I just knocked my shirts down. 50 amp hours. So I figured I would put this little pack right in here, see where I could fit it. And that looks like a good place for it right there. Keep all my fuses there with my Nurmac 50 amp hour battery. It's the only one that has the dimensions that can fit in this box. So it does a really good job there. Also, it's kind of cool. It does have a indicator here on this one right here. So when you flip the switch over here, you got your voltage right there. And it's not flashing. It's just doing it because of the camera shutter rate. As I was pulling out of the parking lot at HRO, I saw a friend of mine carrying a box out to his truck. I didn't even know he was in the store, but I chatted with him there. But I called out my call sign as we were leaving. talked for just a very, very brief moment, but had a lot of cars behind us at the light, so we had to go. Threw my call out on the Richardson repeater, and David happened to be listening on that, so that was perfect. So we got to exchange our stories of lightning strikes and damaged radios. Like I said, my IC 7000 is not working properly on HF. Works a little bit on 40, not that well. Very, very weak, and then on 20 it's just not transmitting at all. So very sad about that, but he picked up a new radio as a result. Picked up a speaker while I was here this time, noise canceling speaker, and he's getting back into the HF world again after taking a direct lightning strike on his equipment. So maybe I'll get on HF here sooner or later. I hope so. I hope I find a really good deal out there. As far as the LARK group, they're up and running now, so I'm anxious to get out there and join them in the fun. But it's almost noon here. I got about 5 more minutes and then I'll enter into the facility. Well, I'm right outside of the EOC here in Richardson, and I'm pretty impressed with their antenna setup here. I just now noticed it. But they got a Yagi antenna right up there on the top, and then 2 sets of antenna decks. Antennas going straight up and straight down. Impressive. Most impressive. This is also the fire training center in Richardson. Saw a Grapevine fire vehicle here, or a pickup from the Grapevine Fire Department rather. It says field day, enter here. So it's noon, and I'm going to enter here. Oh, look at that. That's pretty impressive. It says please sign in. All right, so there's 2 stations right here.
Step 1, remain calm. Yeah, right.
Hey, and there's Travis. What's going on, Travis?
Laminating.
Laminating. How are you doing, sir?
Fine, sir.
Good to see you. So, is these the stations in here?
We're
Or?
mostly ready.
Okay, so, okay, you got the flex.
Permanent radio station at the EOC.
Okay, so that's what flex is that?
66M.
Okay,
And we are ready to go with. This will be the VHF station, which is not part of the 3 that we're normally operating.
okay, very cool. And 5COR, is that the Richardson
Yeah.
EOC column?
call sign.
Okay, and I love the acoustic baffling in here. This is
Acoustic
perfect.
tiling, yeah. Yeah, this is a nice station.
Very nice station. I'm kind of
Nice equipment.
kind of jealous.
City did well when they did this. This
Yeah, they did very well.
building opened, I think, in 2011, maybe 2017, something.
Okay, you want to give me the tour?
Yeah, doing stuff, but that's okay.
No. This is the Chip is the president of the Richardson Marvelous Club. So this is
The main
full-blown.
multi-purpose room for the EOC. You can see lots of configurable displays. In an actual emergency, this would be departments of the city that are in here operating.
right.
But for us today, we have 3 stations here. This will be our digital station. And we have combined logging, which you can see on some of the big displays. We also have hand clock and PSK reporter. Large conference room with our sideband station, because you can close the doors and it's noisy.
Right.
And so this is yet again one of the 3 stations that will operate. We can operate on multiple bands, but this will be sideband only, whatever band we choose to operate on.
Okay, very cool.
We've got bandpass filters on all the stations.
And they got the login software up on that monitor.
You see somebody come and go.
Yeah, and 3FJP logging for field day, it works very well.
That software's been around a long time,
It has.
but it's a great software.
And it works, it just works. Small conference room, this will be our CW station. Notice the CW key and some other stuff in here. Once again, sound is an issue, so we want it constrained so you can shut the room down.
Yeah, CW is the one that you really need quiet so you
Yeah.
can listen to it.
And then outside, if you want to look outside real quick, we have both permanent antennas and temporary antennas for field day. If you look up, we have our 190-foot monopole it's a permanent installation here.
Right.
There's a whole bunch of city antennas on there, but we also have ham antennas.
I also see the ladder line antennas on the side there.
Yeah, those are ladder lines. Those are fan dipoles.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They're multi-band fan dipoles. There's one that goes north-south, and there's one that goes east-west.
So that's more of an INVIS configuration.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And so those are good to down to 160. We can use 160 on either one of those. We have a Yagi at the top that needs a little work.
Okay.
We've got 20. We've got a 2 and a 6 Yagi also up there, and we've got a whole bunch of 2-meter and verticals that are on the top.
Yeah, I noticed this antenna as I was driving up. I was jaw dropped. That was pretty impressive.
It's a Force 12.
Oh, nice. I love Force 12.
It's a Force 12. So
I used to volunteer at a SciTech Discovery Center. We had a Force 12 tri-bander there, and it did awesome.
In addition to those, we've got some temporary antennas that are set up. You sort of can see it. There's a 10-meter loop over there. And then that's a 15-meter full wave loop.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And then at the other end of the parking lot is a 20-meter full wave loop. And we've done that.
Way over there.
Yeah, way over there. And we've done that. You can see it swinging in the breeze a little bit.
Yeah.
We've done that to keep the stations from interfering with each other. Because those are one polarity, and then the dipole's a different polarity, and you got them at least 100 feet apart. Then theoretically, you don't mess with each other. We've had some issues in the past.
Right.
But the whole goal of field day is to figure out how to do multiple stations simultaneously without them being killed by each other.
And a very big part of ham radio is what's for lunch or dinner.
Pizza shows up at 5:30.
Okay, very cool.
You gotta make 1 QSO for every slice of pizza you get.
That's right. All right, that was a lot of fun. Got caught talking, as hams do, for a long period of time there. But I got a schedule to keep, so we're going to head on to the next destination here. So the Lake Area Amateur Radio Club is based somewhat in the colony, but we got people from all the surrounding areas. So it's a Lake Area Amateur Radio Club running their computers and such off a generator, and I'm sure the radios are too, but I think a lot of the radios are actually on these lithium batteries. This is Sean. Y'all know him, KX7 WTF with WTF Radio. So check him out on YouTube and TikTok and any other social media.
TikTok,
YouTube. Okay,
it.
okay. No Instagram, no.
No Instagram, no Facebook. I ain't playing with that.
Okay, so Sean happens to be the incoming vice president for the Lake Area Amateur Radio Club.
Current, actually.
Current. Okay, so when did that change? Well, I thought it was July 1st.
I thought it was June 1st.
Anyways, moving on. He's either coming or gone. We don't know yet.
Yeah. Regardless, gave me some kind of title.
So give us a tour, man.
All right, so we're at the Lake Area Amateur Radio Club's Field Day event. Over here, we've got our CW station. These guys are rocking and rolling with some CW. We're running them on 20 meters currently.
This station usually just burns it up.
Tom is killing it already. We already know this, especially when he brings his own radio. It's just, he's rocking and rolling.
So he's using the LAARK KX3 transceiver.
K3.
Oh, I'm saying K3. I'm sorry. I'm thinking the K.
He was about to correct you on that himself.
The KX3 is the portable unit. So this is the K3. And it's got the waterfall on the side there. Very, very nice. And of course it's key. He's using macros, which save your fingers. Or saves your wrist, as they would say. Your fist, rather. So what else we got?
And then over here we're running the FT8 station.
Who do we got running FT8 here, sir?
Jello, Edgar, running our digital mode FT8. He's doing some teaching too.
Very cool.
To some new hams and soon-to-be hams.
Oh, very, very cool. So how are we doing on FT8?
Looking good. So far,
Hey, we just field day fired off at 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
What time is it now? About 1:30 or
about 1:18.
1:18? Okay.
So we're just getting started.
So it's very cool.
Look it up.
Very cool.
So this one's connected. We got one of our stations, computer stations, connected to.
No, we're not making any contact.
So that's the FTA, and it's hooked up to the 991.
Yep.
Not the 991A, it's the 991. Okay, what else we got, sir?
And we've got WinLink stations connected over here. This will also be our 2-meter station here.
Okay.
This is actually kind of cool because the system we're using, N1MM, this shows all of our logs from all the stations that we've got running.
Right.
So we have that over there, and then on the other computer over here is actually a map of all the stations we've contacted.
Well, if you send it under yours, do you have a
all the sections that we're covering throughout the day.
do you have a WinLink password? Okay.
Now he's got the WinLink station here. They're going to send a message. WinLink is kind of like email for ham radio.
Old style.
Old
Windows,
school. It has an outbox and
yeah.
everything that you have to cycle. Just like when email was first new.
Station everybody's watching. Single sideband.
It's busy out there. A little crowded.
Little crowded, but and we
See, what's cool is I love the voice recorder. I call it the Voice Saver 2000.
very true. And of course, we're cheating because we're using a kid's voice, so
That does help.
it's gonna work.
So, important part of field day, and we're talking, what was for lunch?
We had sliced and chopped brisket sandwiches,
Oh, very nice.
kettle cooked mac and cheese. We had some apple cobbler, potato salad, coleslaw. We had some specially pickled peppers and pickles.
The Peter Parker picked a pickled pepper.
Yeah, you heard how I had to slow that one down. That's pretty good. I pulled that off. So the antennas we're using today.
And the tents are quite a distance away.
Out that way, we've got a DX Commander.
So that is, let me see if I can zoom in on that. That is quite a distance from where we're at. If you see the UPS truck and the blue car, I'm a little out of focus there. It's right in front of the bumper of that blue car. Whoop, bounced my camera there. Right there, that little line you see right there. What else we got?
And over here we've got an open stub J-pole running 2 meters and 440 for using it.
So what were you using on 2 meters? Are we doing the 5.2 or are we doing the LARK repeater?
We're doing 5.2 and we're also sending WinLink on 2 meters.
Oh, what else we got going? So we got the generator running. So we're all on generator. Is anything on battery here?
Nothing is on battery at this moment.
Okay. So I left my stickers in the car, but I just met Cliff and Karen, new ham, and at least he is. And very cool to meet them. Just chat with them a little bit about ham radio. All right, back on the road, heading to my next stop. All right, made it down the gravel road, Argyle, Texas, for the Troop 771 scouting camp here. We're gonna go to the barn and join the Lewisville Amateur Radio Association. Definitely feels like you're off-road here. See my wheel going all over the place. Getting ready to change the battery here, but it is windy. It is very windy. Alright, let's go. And one of my favorite parts of this, the air conditioning. Got a solar panel here, but it looks like the building's blocking a lot of it. Let's go check this out. Oh, I don't think I got radios in here this time. Get this sign up here. They've actually been listening to the Venezuelan traffic. If y'all have not been paying attention, we had 2 major earthquakes in Venezuela with lots of loss of life and missing people involved. So 7.135, we're avoiding that frequency so they can have their emergency communications down there. These hams all work together when something happens like that. So we're with Colin here. Colin's going to give us a quick tour of the Lewisville Amateur Radio Association.
Thank you for being here. So I would say let's begin with the station here in the cold where it's nice.
Yeah.
Right. So we have actually 2 stations right behind me, and all the chatter that you can hear is the GOTA station, right? So and Roger.
What is GOTA?
Get on the air. So it's essentially not part of Field Day. It is not using the W5 LVC call sign that we are using here at LARA. It is using the control operator's call sign, in this case Rogers AU5EZ. But the idea is to get people that are either super new to the hobby or that are not part of our hobby to come to join, to actually be able to operate without them having a license. That's the whole idea of the GOTA station. So
where's the other station?
Yes, the other station. Let's go over there. They are doing FT8, and they were operating on 20 meters. I don't know if they switched bands or not. And right now we have 4 operational stations that are part of Field Day. So we are operating 4 Alpha, right? Meaning 4 stations. And this is one of the stations right now on FT8. So let's go over there, and they are operating FT8. So that's it's Greg and Joe on 20 meters. And you can see there, if you're an FT8 operator, they are being busy, cold. So you see red is when somebody comes back to us, yellow is when we are calling somebody. So they are getting their points here operating FT8, which is fantastic. And if I'm not mistaken, they are using an NFED antenna. Is that it, Greg? Sure. Yes, okay, so NFED, NE5GT operating here under W5 LVC.
And this, he had the Go Kid Challenge just set up.
That's the winner.
So
I was going to bring the tag.
You're going to bring the tag?
I was going to bring the trophy.
The trophy.
Yeah, that's the winning station.
He popped up.
Yeah, he had this integrated with his truck, so it became mobile. So very cool. I love this monitor. It's nice and clear. And you're using a 7300? No, yes,
710.
710. Sorry.
710 with a B-Link Windows 11 computer.
Right, and that's the computer right there.
Yeah.
So very cool.
All right, let them rack up the points there. So now we have actually, this is the first W5 LVC station. We have 2 more. We have 1 operating on sideband and 2 operating on CW.
Okay.
I should be sitting on the CW station.
Yes, you should be.
I should be, but right now I'm giving you guys the tour. So let's go. As you can see, we are inside this nice refrigerated area. We are at the Boy Scout Troop 771 here in Argyle, Texas, and they have this wonderful installation. You will see outside a wonderful land to set up for Field Day. We have been doing this now for several years, and we love it every single time.
This is the Otaku Smoke and Brew station.
Right.
There's a station in it, but that is actually a competition barbecue group.
Let's rephrase that. It used to be a competition barbecue trailer, and Jim, our president, he decided to get another trailer for his competition, and this trailer we converted to essentially house 2 or 3 operational stations. In there we will have AC. It can be generator powered, it can be solar powered. We're going to go in there. Currently currently we're using that for the 2 CW operations. So everybody in there, it's very quiet actually, because everybody's using headsets, and you only hear the clicking of the keys. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So that is the CW area. If we turn that way, you see a truck with a tent, and that is where Brandon Wells set up his station. And right now we are doing sideband over there. So as I said, we have 1 FT8 station, 1 sideband station, and 2 CW stations that we are operating for Alpha this year.
Okay. And then, of course, we just came from the barn, which is over there as we were coming
the barn
out.
behind the
Right
tree
there.
there. So which one do you want to see first?
Hello, since we're here?
This one is nearer, yeah.
Let's do it. So right there, that antenna right there is actually a ubiquity router, and this whole area is got its own network. So as contacts are being made, you can see at any computer at any station how many contacts we're getting. You can look at the map, see what parts of the United States we've gotten, and Canada and Mexico and all that as well. So using modern Wi-Fi.
So essentially the that Wi-Fi network is literally a local Wi-Fi network. We are not connected to the internet,
right,
but it's just allowing all the stations to see each other, because we are using N1MM as the central logger, right? So everybody is using N1MM on the computers to log the QSOs, and we have a central, a master logger where all these logs are concentrated. We can check for dupes, we can check who is on which band and so forth. It really does help.
So they're running inverter EU3000 IS and running solar at the same time.
So we have Rick. What's the power on the battery that we have inside? How many amp hours?
200 amp hour.
Yeah. So essentially,
it's
one of those
AGM battery. Oh, okay. Very cool. And there's a little over 800 watts of solar on the roof, but we're running on power here, so. The AC, really the AC really pulls some power. Yeah. So the solar's really not doing anything, at the moment.
And another very interesting thing. Right now, of course, you cannot see that on the video, but it's about 95 degrees, typical for fuel day here in Texas. And we're gonna step in there. It's probably 72, if that much. So it's really nice inside the trailer.
So I know you want the AC so bad, but I want you to show me your fan dipole that you made.
Right. So that fan dipole is actually a copy of mine that I actually presented to one of the clubs, or to actually 2 of the clubs. It is a 4-band fan dipole that we designed and built. It covers 40, 20, 15, and 10. It is working really well on all those bands. So right now Steve is using it on his station. And over here, my station right now has a 20-meter dipole that we actually use a mast normally used for the flag. Remember, this is the scout troop camp, so that they normally use it as a flagpole. And I said, hey, flagpole, we can use that as a nice mast. It's about 30 feet high, so it's good.
Yeah, very good. All right, let's get out of the sun.
Yeah, and let's go to the cold. See it's very quiet in here. Literally the only thing that you hear is the air conditioning. And right now Steve and Lynn are operating CW. Steve, if I'm not mistaken, is on 15 meters. Lynn is on 20 meters, operating on those antennas that we just showed you from the outside. So Steve is on the fan dipole. My station here is on 20 meters, and we are just clicking away, logging QSOs on CW. Everybody using headsets. It's very quiet, it's very calm, it is very cold, so this is actually the best place of the whole area.
Well, and on top of that, it's the best smelling trailer I've ever been in, because you can still smell the barbecue in here.
Exactly, that is exactly right.
So right here, we got display going.
Yeah, so what this is a display that shows, it keeps cycling. It shows what we did, how many QSOs and so forth. And just give it a couple of, yeah, there we go. We have been, I don't even know if that's updated or not.
1,074 contacts.
So yeah, no, this is I guess from last year. It's still cycling. We need to change that. But the whole idea is that we see live what is going on. You can actually see on this screen here how many QSOs we made so far. So if you go here, you can see what is our total so far here, and we are about a couple of hours into field day 2026. So let's see the other station, which is the sideband station, which Brandon Wells is operating. Let's take a look over there.
We're talking about the high tension power lines, and I don't remember those being here last year.
They were not. They started installing the poles, I think, 2 years ago. Last year, all the poles were up and some of the lines, but this year all the lines are in, and it's actually live. And we don't know tonight how it's going to be, but yesterday evening, as we started to install and test the stations, on 40 meters at about 9 p.m. we had 20-30 dB over 9 of noise floor. So it essentially kills.
Awful. That's awful.
It is awful, but not much we can do, right? It is what it is. So that's the only disadvantage right now. But hey, this is still a wonderful area if you want to pan around. So it's awesome. And we are walking towards Brandon's.
And if you ever come to these places, don't walk in the grass area. I'm just telling you, that's where the ticks are. That's where the chickers like to live. I probably should spray myself down because chickers love me. But go on the mowed paths, that's the way to go.
Yep. And this actually, Roger did a fantastic job mowing this yesterday.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, this wasn't here yesterday. This is brand new.
Oh, nice. Nicely done. So I'm here with Brandon. And Brandon, I was told by the LARK Club that you needed a hug.
Yes.
Okay,
That was
so
what
we're going
I
to give
want-
you a hug. Oh.
Ew, that is a smelly, wet hug. But okay,
Yeah, it like
now
splashed.
we want to hear the story behind the hug there,
All
Brandon.
right, so on the LARK net on Tuesday, the topic was, what do you want to accomplish at field day? Or what do you want to get out of field day? And I said I wanted smiles and hugs.
Okay, so you got one already. I'm gonna give him a hug as well.
Okay, there you go.
Brother, we love you. So
There's a lot of love in ham
Lot of
radio.
love.
what are you doing right now?
We set up another. I've got it set up for 10 and 20 meter.
Oh,
So I've seen these ground straps on Waves and Wings. He uses these for the radials.
It's a Faraday strap
Faraday straps, yeah.
from Chameleon.
And the antenna's a Chameleon too, right?
Yep, that's the 17-foot width.
Okay.
And so we've got it narrowed down to, we lower it one section, and I was at 1.12 SWR on 10 meters. And then I think another section got me there on 20 meters.
very good.
So
And right now, what you hear in the background is, of course, they are operating sideband on 40
meters.
So on 40 meters, and what you have up there, you can look at the antenna. That is the Chameleon tactical dipole there. So deployed for 40 meters. Of course, it's in the middle of the day. It is sort of kind of compromised, but hey, we're still having fun logging QSOs. And actually, we have a youngster operating right now. So
and we're avoiding 7.135.
Yes.
Please avoid 7.135.
We only do that when the safety officer's gone.
So let's go check it out. With the AC here, check it out. Except it's not running.
It's noise. It's noisy.
Oh. You know, that doesn't sound bad with all those high tension power lines nearby. Well, I say that, and then I just hear shh.
those are the 4 stations that we are operating this year here at LARA. And we love it. We do it every day. We do a lot of POTA. We like to actually go out and operate winter field day, summer field day, POTA, whatever occasion, we try to be out there and having fun.
That's right.
Thank you so much for putting us on camera there.
All right. off to the next one. Already about 15 different tries on the gate code, I finally got in. But this is the DCARA field day here. We even got one station operating over here. But if I turn around, you'll see Ecom, the Georgetown, and our tower trailer over here. One of the tower trailers, we have another one that we put an antenna on, and that's the light tower. It's got lights on it. It was actually a big halogen light tower, but we switched out for some LEDs. And on top there, we're running a hex beam. So it is directional. A little scale down from last year. Windy is all get out. Of course, we're running a network as well. As you can see, the Ubiquity router there. But this time the wind is nice and cool because it's coming off of Lake Lewisville. Got myself a nice ice cold Golden Peak, and we're on a gas run. Not running a gas run. We're going to check, make sure there's plenty of fuel in the generators here. Oh, the light trailer is here. The light tower trailer. How many hams does it take to check the fuel level?
Yeah, Gerald knew what.
And Gerald,
Right
Gerald was the only one who thought to use a dipstick.
Yep, you really can.
That's how you check the fuel at the service station when I stick the tank.
Where's the other gas tank at?
Gas can's underneath the feet.
You want me to add some?
Yeah, might as well. That's telling me it's low. Pump, pump, pump. That doesn't sound good at all. What?
Fuel filter try.
Okay, so well, how's that for timing? We're working on it.
Mike shows up the generator that I would.
Go ahead and top it off, and
Then you got him up to soul.
so it just hit below the fuel line? Did it hit below the fuel line?
Yeah.
Man, we were almost there. We were getting ready to pour, and it ran out.
Minutes. Seconds.
Seconds. I'm like, uh-oh. Pour it, pour it, pour. Nothing like working on a hot motor. Checking the fuel level now.
It's hard to tell.
I was gonna say, we need to put some dye in that gas.
That's why we use wood sticks.
Myself looking at it, it looks like it's like right in about 2 inches now.
That's why we use wood
2 inches from full.
Yeah, right in there. The yard's old-fashioned, which I have.
Well, the filter's dry, so we know that much.
Fuel filter is?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any fluid in it. So you may have to do some cranking to get it up the line.
I mean, there was a little bit in the bottom.
Looks dry to me, doesn't it? All right, time for the truth. He's got the safety cane on. That's all it was. Now we got fuel in the filter. A little turbulent.
It's not gonna land through too.
Gotta get the air out of the line. There's bubbles coming up.
There you go. That's looking good.
So the most important thing, we got burgers on the griddle. And over here, he's got chicken legs on the charcoal. And I don't know what he seasoned it with, but it smells absolutely delicious. And that is an excellent use of a 10x10 canopy for windbreak. Well thought out. So I opted for some fruit salad with spinach, with potato salad, and chicken legs.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Good meal. Now, collapsing the antennas down. I think we're going to call it. Had a little trouble with the generator, so it's a little warm in the bus there. It's nice and cool over there, but you know, wind off the lake's not bad, but it is sure windy. Wind's definitely a factor in field day today. All right, it's a wrap. We got one less vehicle here, and we're called it a field day. Just going from 4 different field day sites. Never picked up a radio, but always fun to get out there and get out live and enjoy my friends in the community. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. But for now, y'all take care, be safe, bye. Oh my gosh, I was looking at the pores of your skin there.
Edit that one out, geez.